What was supposed to be a nostalgic father-son trip to the famous Circus Circus hotel in Las Vegas turned into a terrifying encounter with the supernatural, a night they would never forget. The Haunting Hour. The haunting of Circus Circus. But that's not all. If you're a creator looking to take your videos to the next level, I've got a special surprise for you. Just wait for the end. Daniel wasn't thrilled about visiting the Circus Circus hotel in Las Vegas. Unlike his father, who was excited to relive his childhood memories of the circus, Daniel didn't share the same enthusiasm. But his father insisted, eager for his son to experience the wonder he once knew. Little did they know, they were about to experience something far beyond a mere circus. Arriving a day before the show, they checked into the hotel, a place famous not just for its permanent circus, but also for being haunted. As they walked into the hotel, a strange feeling of dread settled over them, though neither spoke of it. They were given the key to room 123, and as they made their way to the floor, Daniel started feeling uneasy. His discomfort grew when he heard faint, eerie laughter echoing down the hall, though he could see no one around. Shrugging it off, they entered their room, only to find it completely ransacked, as if a storm had swept through. Startled, they rushed out to find help. However, when they returned with a housekeeper, everything was perfectly in place, as if nothing had happened. The confusion deepened when the housekeeper they had just spoken to vanished without a trace. Disturbed but trying to stay calm, they decided to rest, hoping sleep would take away the strangeness of the day. But Daniel couldn't sleep. Sneaking out of the room, he wandered the hotel's dimly lit corridors. That's when he saw her, a woman, pale and strange, slipping into a room. He thought it was odd, but when he saw her enter another room, and then another, a chill ran down his spine. It was as if she was floating from room to room. Feeling scared, Daniel turned to go back to his room, but as he did, he saw her again, standing at the end of the corridor, staring at him with piercing red eyes. Her appearance was terrifying. Wild hair, a twisted face, and hands unnaturally long, stretching towards him. Just then, he heard a child crying faintly, making his blood run cold. Meanwhile, back in the room, Daniel's father woke up to find someone lying next to him. Assuming it was Daniel, he reached out, only to recoil in horror. It wasn't Daniel. It was the cold, lifeless body of a child, with skin turned blue and veins bulging, as if it had been strangled. A gunshot wound marred the child's forehead, just as he was about to scream. The child's eyes snapped open, staring into his soul. In a panic, Daniel's father rushed out, desperately calling for his son. But the hallway was empty, except for the woman with the long arms, now glaring at him with fury. She grabbed him by the throat, lifting him off the ground effortlessly. "Why did you kill my child?" she screamed. Everything went black. When Daniel's father woke up, he found himself back in the hotel room. Daniel lay motionless on the floor. Rushing to his side, he realized his son wasn't breathing. In the corner of the room stood the woman, holding the child's corpse, watching them with hollow eyes. The next morning, the hotel staff found Daniel and his father unconscious in the room after breaking down the door. They were rushed to the hospital and eventually regained consciousness. They recounted their harrowing ordeal to the staff, only to learn the horrifying truth. The Circus Circus hotel was indeed haunted. Years ago, in room 123, a mother and her son, who worked at the circus, were brutally murdered by a gang after a show. The mother, still in her long-armed circus costume, had wandered the hotel ever since, seeking vengeance for her untimely death. Daniel and his father survived their night at Circus Circus, but they would never forget the horrors they encountered. a tragic reminder that some spirits are too angry to rest. I'm giving away a full editing pack, absolutely free. It includes everything you need: backgrounds, extra backgrounds, graphs, hands, overlays, special grids, transitions, motion graphics, sound effects, B-roll, editing icons, and so much more. Just click the link in the description to download this exclusive pack from my drive and elevate your content instantly. Don't miss out.